Hey guys, how are you doing? Furo here, bringing you another Hearthstone deck video. So a deck that is currently popping up like crazy on the high legend ladder, that is Murloc Paladin, the aggressive Murloc Paladin deck, which is interesting because Paladin was not getting the Murloc quest, but instead Shaman was getting that. And Shaman is using Murloc decks of course, but apparently Paladin is still a nice little king for the Murloc tribe. So what is the deck all about? Of course you want to have a lot of Murloc units on your board, which are then getting buffed, for example, by the Murloc Warleader. So that's the old stuff that you've played before the Ungoro expansion as well. But we now have stuff like a Gentle Megasaur. And by the way, you should run that 2 times. I currently have only one, so that's why I only have one in the deck. But you can definitely run that 2 times. The Gentle Megasaur is adapting your Murlocs. And adapting your Murlocs means that you will choose between 3 cards. So 3 effects like Poisonous, Wind Fury, Divine Shield, stuff like that. And then you will pick one and all your Murlocs on the battlefield are getting that effect. So that can be really strong if you have 3, 4, 5 Murlocs already on the board. And if they are getting Wind Fury, for example, and you also have the Warleader on the board, which is buffing all your Murlocs, you will have so much damage that you will just kill your opponent in a single strike. So besides that, the start is more or less similar to the old Murloc deck that we have seen with the Gadgetzan expansion. We now also have the Adaptation, which is a small adapt effect, but only for one single friendly minion. You can use that not only on your Murlocs, of course, but also on your finishers. As you can see here, we have the Leeroy Jenkins as a finisher, so if that is getting Wind Fury, that would be 12 damage for 6 mana, which is a lot. We also have the Bittertide Hydra 2 times, and that's a 5 mana unit, which 8/8 instead, and if this minion is getting any damage, he's dealing 3 damage to yourself. So be careful a bit with this card, but you are the aggressor and normally that's okay if you get a bit damage in the face, we don't care for that. And if that is getting, for example, Wind Fury, that's also costing 6 then, that would be 16 damage just from the Bittertide Hydra, so that is really good. The rest of the deck, with all the Murloc cards, is more or less familiar. We have a few new cards here like the Hydrologist, which is Discover a Secret for 2 mana 2/2. So that's nice value, you're getting decent stats for that. You have the Rockpool Hunter, which is a 2 mana 2/3, and Battlecry, give a friendly Murloc +1/+1. With that you can save your early Murlocs, because most often they are kinda weak, they have little health or little attack, but with the Rockpool Hunter you will buff them, and that's definitely helpful in the early game. Another new Murloc card which is really crazy is the Primalfin Lookout, and he's a 3 mana 3/2 unit. If you control another Murloc, you will discover a Murloc as a battlecry. And discovering a Murloc is really strong because you can of course get the high value Murlocs like the Murloc Warleader or the Finja the Flying Star. If you get those out of the Primalfin Lookout, that is really strong. But of course there's also some other decent Murloc stuff that you want to discover. So definitely something that is your key card in the deck. Getting these strong Murlocs out is so helpful. Rest of the deck, of course, just going aggressive for your opponent's face. Drop a lot of Murlocs, swarm the board with Murlocs on it, and then go for the face. For the Pirates, which is a tougher matchup because the Pirates are going super strong, you have 2 Golakka Crawler in the deck right now. If you're not facing that many Pirates, you could drop the card or something else. For example, right now there are a lot of Taunt warriors on the battlefield, so it might be useful to drop 1 Crawler, for example, for the Black Knight to kill some Taunts and have a better late game option. So you need to see what's in your meta right now. If you're not facing too many Pirates, then it's definitely good if you drop 1 Crawler or maybe even 2. I would recommend 2 to drop 2, but if you want to do that, you can definitely do that. And now let's play the deck a bit on the ladder and let's check out how good it is to face against other decks. So let's see some gameplay. So first game, and we're facing a warrior. This could be a pirate warrior, and that's my, let's see, checking out this card. If he's keeping the left card, then this is an indicator that he's playing a quest warrior. We're definitely interested in keeping the crawler here, because if he's not playing quest warrior, then we are definitely in need to kill some pirates here. Truesilver Champion is also helpful in this matchup, and we cannot keep the Hydra if he's going for the Pirate Warrior. Adaptation would help us if we play that on the Crawler on turn 2. Yeah, we're dropping the Hydra, and let's keep the rest. So yeah, he's replacing everything, he's playing Pirate Warrior. There's a Vilefin Inquisitor, so probably starting with the Crawler then, playing the Inquisitor and the Adaptation on turn 2. He's starting with Patches the Pirate, which is of course not that strong for the start, but gives us the option to just kill this guy. Depending on the board situation, we might also just play the Hydrologist instead of Vilefin and Adaptation. We will see about that. Also, Hydrologist is also good on turn 3. We can play that and play the Secret on the same turn. Whatever he has now, we can just kill it with a Crawler. He's going for the War Axe. Finds the first mate, he's getting the weapon, and he's going for the upgrade. And he's not going to attack. Alright, so I would say Adaptation it is. Let's adapt the Crawler. We're getting +3 health, we're getting Wind Fury, and we're getting +1/+1. I really like Wind Fury right now. So also Vilefin Inquisitor. Hit the unit, bring it down, and let's go for 3 in the face. So he now needs to kill the Crawler. That is getting too dangerous for him. Bloodcell Rider. And another upgrade. Oh, it's just going for the face. Okay, looked like that he was going for the Crawler. As a Warleader, with that we can easily take down the Bloodcell Rider. And still keeping the Crawler here. Otherwise we can of course just use the Crawler to hit him 1 and trade then and keeping the Vilefin Inquisitor alive. But I would say 6 in the face is better right now. So again, the weapon is not good enough to kill any of the units. So kinda nice. If he's going for the elite, he would lose the elite. There you go. And if he's not killing he's going for the Warleader, that means we still have 6 damage here. He's just going for the fate. That is so good. So good. Primalfin Lookout. No need to play that right now. We're just going to Truesilver Champion. Clear his unit. Another 9 in the face. He is going down to 12 here. So with a Mortal Strike he now can deal 6 damage. But he also needs to make sure that he's not dying, because right now we have 9 damage on board, +4 with the weapon. That's definitely more than he can beat. So there's a concede, winning the first game against the Pirate Warrior. Our second game is Paladin versus Hunter. We can start with the Grimscale Chum. I don't like the Coldlight Oracle in the matchup because I don't like to give the Hunter more cards. And Adaptation on the Grimscale Chum is not too great, so we're just replacing the left and the right card, keeping the Grimscale. I just want to see another Murloc that we can buff here. If we're not getting a Murloc, that would be very unfortunate, because we have so many Murlocs in the deck, so you should, if you redraw, you should get 1 Murloc here. We get the Warleader, so that would be a nice little buff, if that is getting buffed by the Grimscale, but also the Finja is a nice little buff. So whatever we are buffing, yeah, Finja is good, would be nice. Then we will drop the Golakka Crawler on 2, because our opponent is not running any pirates here. He's just going for the beast stuff, like the bat, for example. That's beast. Primalfin Lookout. We have the option to just trade, but as you can see, we have the Warleader here. With that, we could buff the Grimscale Chum, for example. So I don't like to trade right now. We're just dropping the Crawler and going for the base. The Direwolf Alpha, which is killing them the Crawler, and the 1 damage is hopefully not killing the Grimscale Chum. It is. Which leads him with Direwolf Alpha on the board. We will now just drop the Murloc Warleader here. There is a decent chance that he's killing the Warleader, but right now still don't like to drop the other 2 guys. If he's killing the Warleader, we might just go for the Reinforce and drop the Rockpool Hunter as a single 2/3. Then dropping the Finja after that, and Primalfin Lookout on turn 6, hopefully alongside a Warleader. That would be by far the best pickup. If he's not able to keep the Direwolf here alive, and that we can kill him with the Warleader, that would be really good, and it really looks like it. We are just dropping the Rockpool Hunter then. Coldlight Oracle. Rockpool Hunter it is, we're buffing the Warleader. Killing his Direwolf Alpha, and we're also getting a 1/1 here. His units right now are not that strong, so we can kill the Warleader. And he can kill the Silver Andrew, but we should keep the Rockpool Hunter on the board. Turn 5 then, of course, Finja the Flying Star is coming. Maybe he's going for the Houndmaster. Houndmaster is helping him a lot. So we can also kill the Rockpool Hunter. Looks like a trade. Getting the big bad wolf. Either then also killing a Sylvan Recruit, I would assume. Oh, Hunter's Mark. Alright, so it's a bit stronger. Steady shot for 2 in the face, we're down to 26. Finja the Flying Star. Oh, this one is also good. But I still prefer Finja the Flying Star here. Boing! To the high main? There is the high main, okay. And a double Coldlight Oracle is really not helpful. We will go for the Lookout first. If we get the Warleader, unfortunately not happening. And these two guys are not that good. So Grimscale Chum, we could buff the Coldlight Oracle, but really I don't like to play that here. We might still play it, but let's pick this one. I don't like that. So we're gonna take down the big bad wolf. We're spawning 2 Murlocs now, which is Warrior and the Hydrologist. Also get another unit and 2 in the face. So if he's just going for the face with the high main, he's running into trouble that the Finja is just spawning more Murlocs out of the deck. So he needs to trade here. Oh, another high main. That is seriously not bad. Truesilver Champion. So it would be 12 damage. Right now we have 10 damage. He would be down to 10. Could also just draw 2 more cards and Truesilver Champion for the face. Then that would be 14 damage in the face. And we might just get a Murloc Warleader here. Vilefin Inquisitor. The Crawler. Okay, no Wally. Let's go for the Truesilver Champion. Just go for the face here. And he is down to 11. So what we need is a finisher for the next turn. He's somehow able to manage to clear some of the units. I mean, Unleash the Hounds, for example, is good stuff for him. Thunder Rhino might also be good, because then he can use the hyenas that are spawning from the high main here to kill more. Then he has 5 units to kill. Then he can kill everything besides, let's say, this small Silver Recruit here, for example. He's adapting the high main with the Razor Maw. If that is getting Wind Fury, he would just like that 18 damage on board instead of 12. Going for the Divine Shield. What else are you doing? I mean, a Taunt would be good, right? A Taunt on the high main here. That is helpful for you. He's going for Unleash the Hounds. Spawning 4 Hounds. He is trading a lot it is. Can he kill everything here? He cannot. We are keeping 1 Sylvan Recruit. Oh, we're even keeping more. That is nice. I was expecting a trade here. So we now have 7. We have 9. We need some help. So I would say we're drawing 2 more cards. And there is the help we need. Adaptation would also be nice, but Warrior into the Warleader, that's the one we need. So let's go for the face here. And that's it. He should have killed another unit with a high man and not going for the face. Hydrologist was just too dangerous on the board. So that's why we are winning. Second game. Game 3 is Paladin versus Shaman, and Shaman is a tough matchup because the Shaman can easily clear our small Murlocs. So we have the Golakka Crawler here, which is unfortunately not a Murloc. We have the Hydra, which is good on turn 5, but because we also have the Grimscale Chum, I like to just replace those 2 guys. There is a chance that the Shaman is playing a pirate, but the chance for that has definitely decreased a lot since the Ungoro expansion. You're not seeing that many patches anymore in the Shaman deck. Well, just like that, we are redrawing 2 cards and not getting a single Murloc. There is one. Okay, let's go for that. The other 2 cards, I'm not a fan of that, at least for now. Unite the Murlocs, so he's also playing some Murlocs. And coining directly into one. Which is the Murloc Tidecaller, and unfortunately we need to kill this one right away. And I would say we're going for the Warrior. Do a little trade and 2 in the face. And next turn Hydrologist. The Consecration's matchup is very valuable. He's just spawning so many Murlocs. So we definitely need a kill here and there. Wow. Warleader. Alright, alright. So if we definitely want to kill a Tide Hunter, right? Question is, if we also want to kill the Scout, because he could just drop a Warleader here on the next turn. And then the Scout is good enough to kill our Warleader. Plus he would kill the Warrior as well. I would say we will trade for now. Which is not very aggressive, of course. But you need to be careful here. So a Warleader would have killed a lot from our stuff. That was a Coldlight Oracle. Also getting the Oracle, we will drop the... Oh yeah, that's good. Tidecaller this. We're dropping the Hydrologist. We're getting the Getaway Coder. And let's kill the Coldlight Oracle and 5 in the face. As you can see, we are not super aggressive in this matchup. But we want to be careful against all the Murloc that can spawn. Quest is still a way off. There's a Sniper, we're getting the Warleader back because of the Getaway Coder. So that was the perfect opinion for us. That he was choosing the Warleader instead of the Bluegill Warrior. Rockpool Hunter, little buff here and there. We are going for another Warleader probably next turn. Let's see. He's at 23. If we drop the Warleader, we are getting 4, 5 and another 4. That will be 13 damage. He's then down to 10. That is definitely good. Then we have the Leeroy Jenkins for another 6. Plus we can find another nice little charge unit with a Lookout. So let's now just go for the face. We're even getting 1 extra because of the effect. Totally forgot that. So he's down to 9 already. So he needs to kill the Warleader because that is buffing all the other Murlocs. And then most likely he's killing the Tidecaller as well. Also going for the Warleader. No, that is keeping him a bit alive, but I mean, he's still getting too much damage in the face. So he would need some help, a Rockpool Hunter. That is not the help that he needs. And with that, he's just out of the business because Leeroy Jenkins is coming. Makes it 3 wins in a row with our Paladin Murloc deck. We were just killing the other Murlocs from the Shaman class. That was definitely working out. So with that, we are at the end of today's episode. I'm finally rank 4 for the month, so that is kinda nice. I hope you have enjoyed the video. If you have, give me a thumbs up, and don't forget that I will do more Hearthstone videos, most likely daily, so more stuff is always coming, so subscribe to the channel, and hope then to see you in the next episode. Have a good night, and bye bye. Thanks for watching.